Rivet here. Thanks for coming back. I do appreciate you. And check this out. We're going to make something delicious today. We're making creamy pesto chicken. You can see the ingredients here, and I've got my homemade pesto. I grow a whole buttload of basil every summer in the garden, and I make pesto and I fill it in the muffin pans and I freeze it. And there you go. So I have individual servings there. So let's go ahead and make this. Stick with me and I'll show you how it's done. What we're going to do first is brown the chicken. We don't need to cook it all the way through because it's going to cook through when we simmer it in the sauce. But we want to get a good brown color on the outside. Alright, now that we've browned the chicken, I've taken out almost every bit of fat that I could. And we're going to deglaze this pot with about a half cup of white wine, and then we threw in the mushrooms, and we're going to cook them down until they release all their liquid. Alright, so all the wine's evaporated and the bottom's deglazed. The mushrooms have almost released all their liquid. Now we're going to add the garlic that's been sliced, and we're just going to cook it like that real quickly for about a minute or two. We don't want it to brown, we just want it to sweat out. Alright, after about a minute, we're going to add the pesto, like so. It's frozen, so we're going to let it thaw out here. And to that, we're going to add a splash of wine here. I don't want things to scorch. And one package, 3 ounces of sun-dried tomatoes. Smelling delicious. And we're just going to stir it around here till the pesto melts. Okay, all the pesto's melted, so we're going to add 1 pint of heavy cream. Oh yes, this is not a spa recipe, people. So if you're watching weight, eat it anyway. Just eat smaller portions, because this is good stuff. Okay, we got all the cream in there. Well, let's go ahead and then add the remainder of the bottle of Chardonnay. Okay, and this is over medium-high heat. So we're going to bring it to a boil and then turn it down to simmer. And as it's coming to a boil, we're going to add the container of shredded Parmesan cheese. Okay, it's coming up to a boil. I'm going to turn it down to medium and add a scant tablespoon of salt. And now let's go ahead and nestle the chicken in there. Yep, and all the juices. It's been in the oven at 250, staying warm while I did all this. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and just simmer it uncovered for about 30 minutes until it cooks through. Now we want to add some pepper to it, but I'm not going to add black pepper because it'll make it look dirty. So I'm using some ground white pepper, and every good southern home has white pepper. So we're going to add about a teaspoon of that, like so, just for a little bit of edge. And there you have it, a steaming bowl of chickeny goodness. Creamy pesto chicken with sun-dried tomatoes. Yum. Over angel hair pasta. Delicious. That's some good stuff right there. Thanks for watching, people. You take care.